What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gerald. I know it's been a minute. Wanted to check in. It's 7:30 in the morning here. I know y'all was probably wondering what the hell going on with Gerald. I'm doing. I know I look a little scraggly right now. Like, what are you doing with your hair? My hair's growing. A lot has occurred since I've been here. Um, Fam's here. Ming's here. Um, yeah, you can see the palm trees. Yeah. Sun's not even up yet, but I am. Um, just wanted to say hi. Just wanted to let each and every one know some my love, peace, and blessings. So, since I've been here, I've been riding around the island. Yesterday, I went out to North Shores. I got footage out there now. And slowly but surely, I am going to start putting that content out. I went last week. I got me that GoPro 9. I gotta set that up, but I'm also buying a new camera as well as I plan on by February to invest. I have my eye on this drone that I want that hasn't come out on the market yet, so that I can really tie all three of them together so you guys can truly have the experience you deserve. So how you been? Doing well? Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on what's been going on back in the mainlands with the COVID and how you guys are unfortunately digressing the stages. You, I don't know if you can see this, but you see all these birds right here? Every day they come out. It's usually two of them and loud. They're really, really loud. Not fearful at all. But they do what birds do. They scavenge. So, but nonetheless, yeah, I was out and about, and I was on the other side of the island, and I had that moment. I was like, man, I really wish I had my GoPro set up because the stuff, like I told you, I'm gonna wherever I go, you go. You're gonna be in the passenger seat. But since then, I've gotten acclimated with my new opportunity here, and I I had to take a training course that I need for my job progression that was very stressful. That's why you see all this gray, because your boy was the first week, 2-week course was very intimidating to the point out your boy was almost literally in tears because I was thinking of having a panic attack, and I realized in hindsight what I was feeling wasn't fear, but really it was about change or acclamation of who you really are. And sometimes when change comes, it can feel unsettling because the reality is what you've come to know, you may have to let it go. You may have to modify, to adapt. But with change, some things you must release. Some things you have to come to terms with, even though you may have loyalty to it unconditionally. Who am I talking to? That could be friendships, that could be unspoken commitments that you have sworn to yourself that you would never transgress it. And as long as you stay true to yourself in that degree, that bond will never be broken. But guess what? Nothing happens by chance. I know we hear people say, well, that's fate. You know why people call it fate? Because that's their last ditch hope of cognitively having a justification to keep the same behavior in place. Who am I talking to? If you know that whatever you're invested in, may it be money, time, physical interaction, and it is not yielding progressive growth for you, it was not for you. And that can be a stark reality, because the truth will set you free. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? And since I've been here, I've been doing a lot of introspection for myself, but as well as the actions that it impacts in my circle, may it be internal or external, because everything you do, it transponds. So as I used to always say, the same energy that you put out is the same energy that will return. It has to, because you're the source. It has to, because it is authentic. It has to, because it is of you. So how you been, fam? You doing all right? I know y'all don't think that, because I'm thousands and thousands of miles away, I just was gonna up and forget. You guys are my family. Always will be, until my last breath, until the work is done and I'm called home. Not to sound morbid, not to sound macabre, but you do understand that is the reason why you've heard people through the ethers say the greatest resource ever is time, because that is a resource that can never be managed, can never be uh, stockpiled, never can be bartered. It cannot. That is why it's always and shall be respected, either by events. You may know that as the living constant. You may know that as cause and effect. But the common denominator through it all is you. Yes, I know denial only works the same as pain does, because pain is temporary. You can look at that as a parable like cause and effect. It impacts and transcends. But what is the reason for it all? Is it to let you know that, hey, this isn't working? Is it to let you know that, hey, stay the course? Is it to let you know that, hey, you must allow yourself for growth? And I think that is the biggest underlining factor that most people do not want to acknowledge, and that is change. That's why, you have some people that will put all their eggs in a basket and focus on the material. But guess what? The greatest gift you could ever bestow on yourself is peace of mind. And the only way you can have peace of mind is you have to be happy. And that is something that no one can give you. That is something that is yielded within yourself. So, to get off that soapbox, your boy then went on ahead. I'm back in the gym now. I just started about 2 weeks ago. And so, it's about my health. My heart is doing great. I'm taking my medicines. Hopefully that won't be a life servitude. Even though I did see a physician last week, and he kind of caught me off guard. But you know how some people are like brutally honest, and you don't know them, but they're just that's how they are. And the first thing that this physician told me after saying, "Hello, I'm Doctor Such and Such," the second thing that came out of his mouth was, "You know they're gonna cut you, right?" With a straight face. "Oh yeah, you're gonna get this. You're gonna have to get surgery." And I'm trying to process this stark statement that this physician has said, and then he flips it. So yeah, I used to be in your shoes too. Yeah, but be proactive, plan accordingly, get it out of the way. Because if you don't, it will be the last thing that you'll come to know, meaning you will die. So, what can I do to prolong that? Nobody wants to get cut on. I don't think so. Unless you're a masochist. If pain is your thing. But I still think that the greatest pain anyone can bestow on another person is the failure to acknowledge their existence. That's ain't no more brutal pain you could ever bestow is to fail to acknowledge someone exists that had some type of connection to you in some capacity. That's why it's important to be true to thyself. So, I didn't want to be winded. I know it had been a minute. I wanted to send my love, let you guys know I'm thinking about y'all, let you guys know where I am thus far, and I'm excited. I know some of y'all are probably like, well, what is going on over there being here in Hawaii? Well, we got the same restrictions as you guys got. However, it's a little bit, it's been minimized as of yet because they're very, very strict about the policy and dealing with social distances and COVID. Normally, if I was in public, oh, mask is on. Mask is on. Um, but I'm home for now, at least for the next 10 months, because I am going to buy a house over here. But the game plan is I want to be on this other side of the mountain because you got a mountainside over here. Yeah, you do, and one side is more tropical, and one side is more populous because you're closer to Honolulu. And you know, to each his own. But I want a little bit of space. So to have that, um, you're gonna have to make a decision. Also, for what you would consider, say, a $650,000 house on the East Coast, is gonna run you a little bit over $1 million over here. Go figure, right? But you pay for what you pay for what you like. That's why we work. That's why we brainstorm. That's why we strategize. The end goal is the pursuit of happiness, right? So it is what it is. But I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. If you look forward to hearing from me, hit the like button. As with all my content, share it. Each one teach one. That's why we're on this planet to begin with. You do know that. Why do you think history is what it is? That's God's way of letting man know, hey, this is correct, or this needs to be corrected. But it starts with you. So please take care of your health, both first mentally, because where the mind goes, the body flows. That's why so many people are getting sick, because we're not talking about mental health like we should. But I'm glad the dialogue The dialogue is here. And the one thing I will say since I've been out here is they got flies out here that like real small, like gnats, but they they're here. There's no snakes out here. Got like a lot of um, lizards, like salamanders and chameleons. Um, so it's like a win-win when it comes to like bugs and stuff because the lizards eat the bugs. Um, they have mongoose out here. So mongoose, okay. Remember what was that? What was that animation uh, movie? Ice Age. Remember the squirrel? Well, it looked like the squirrel getting the nut. Well, technically, when you look at it, that's really a mongoose. Um, they're all over. Um, it's funny because they're quick, but when you look at them, they look like a squirrel that been through a car wreck. But it's fun. It's fun. But it's tranquil here, family. You still got drama over here. You still got a lot of people pissed off about the election. Listen, at the end of the day, if it doesn't impact you hold secret inside your dwelling where you lay your head, don't don't trip on that because at the end of the day, decisions are going to be made, and the only decision you're going to have is how you're going to adjust or adapt. But you have some people, they don't like the truth. It is what it is. But anyway, let me get off this banner. I just wanted to say hi. I'm thinking about each and every one of you. Look forward to hearing from you. And please be healthy. Please be safe. But more importantly, continue to be you. Peace.